Having been raised by two teachers, Maddie certainly values education and learning. By appreciating the teachers that she has had and making the most of her educational opportunities, Maddie has become passionate about things she would not necessarily have learned on her own. Maddie knows that those interests stemmed from some of her past teachers. In my opinion, a good teacher knows the subject matter and enjoys sharing it with others. But a great teacher is passionate not only about the course material, but more importantly about the student. Here is the author with her This I Believe essay entitled The Difference Between Good and Great.
My first grade teacher, Mrs. Horn, taught me to love school. With her fiery red hair, warm green eyes, and welcoming smile, she made me feel comfortable even on my first day of Big Kid School. Not only did she have the mailing addresses of the Easter Bunny, the Tooth Fairy, and Santa Claus, she also had 5 bookcases full of wonderful books. She taught me how to write in cursive, she taught me impressive new spelling words, she taught me how to add and subtract, and she taught me how to love reading. Mrs. Horn was always prepared with a colorful worksheet, great new chapter book, or a fun new game to teach the class. She was a dedicated and dynamic teacher, and she managed to keep me engaged every day. On the last day of school, I made sure I was the last one out of the classroom so I could quietly give her a thank you note and picture I had drawn of the two of us. It was because of Mrs. Horn that I began to love school. Everyone deserves to have at least one great teacher in their lifetime. Although we all come from different backgrounds and we're not going to have the same educational opportunities, there should be one teacher who sparks a passion or an interest for everyone. Even though teachers sometimes forget the impact that they have on their students, everyone should have at least one teacher whom he or she absolutely loves or admires, a teacher who inspires their students' best efforts. Inspiring teachers don't necessarily have to be found in the classroom. A great teacher can be anyone who makes you think differently, motivates you to do better, and believes in you. My grandpa Dan Beard has taught me how to enjoy life by doing the things you're most passionate about. Although I stress and worry about all the things I have to do, my grandpa does exactly what he wants. Retired now after being a public school teacher for 30 years, he spends his days building wooden boats, volunteering in his town's fire department, sailing on Cape Porpoise Harbor, and keeping up his house. He balances his own hobbies, service to others, and time to spend with my family, while still finding time to teach me. My grandpa has taught me how to row, how to make an Adirondack chair out of oak, how to drive a motorboat, and how to mow the lawn with a tractor. But most importantly, he has taught me how to appreciate and pursue what you enjoy doing in life. This coming summer, we plan on building a 14-foot wooden sailboat together so that I can sail out on my own in the future. There should be at least one person in your lifetime that through teaching inspires you to pursue something you didn't take interest in before. They should motivate you to be better and more interesting than you already are, while still appreciating and respecting you as an individual. I believe that everyone should have at least one good teacher in their lifetime. The luckiest ones have one inside and outside the classroom.